Top 10 most complimented fragrances for fall 2020. Let's start by House of Rochas at number 10 spots. Rochas L'homme. It is a very intense and pleasant smelling type of fragrance. It smells a bit creamy, shower jelly and fresh by woody and darker dry down. Actually got me great amounts of compliments in past summer. It is a better fragrance for spring and summer, shines better, but it is enough powerful and intense for fall as well. Seems that people like this DNA on me, gets the job done easily, lasts on me like 6 to 7 hours plus in terms of longevity by average projection and sillage for first 1-2 hours. Next fragrance is Purehavan from House of Thierry Mugler at number 9 spot. This is one of those solid complimented fragrances for me, but like 1-2 hours after applying. Seems that people don't like that much opening of this fragrance on me, which I have no problem with that. I have the same experiences by CHM Privé from House of Cologne. After first hour is a better complimenter, I can say. Atmosphere of the fragrance is very cozy, syrupy, thick and sticky type of atmosphere by semi-gourmand vibe at the opening because of tobacco note, but after second hour tobacco will stay back and honey by some woodsy notes will shine better and fragrance will go much more in the gourmand territory. Again, not 100% type of gourmand. Lasts on me like 5 to 6 hours by new formulations by first 1-2 hours projection and sillage. Let's continue by House of Pakoraban at number 8 spot. One of the best fragrances to my taste from this house, Black XS. Hands down. Scent of this fragrance is woody and fruity. Fruits are like red fruits, berries. I can catch hints of earthiness at the back, woodiness, and very little smoke at the dry down at the base of the fragrance. Smells very unique. If you are a dark lover or sweet lover, you can find something to like this fragrance as well. It is very well balanced between darkness and sweetness. Performance is not that great, like 5 to 6 hours maximum in terms of longevity by first hour and a half maximum. Very mild and soft projection and sillage by such a great ladies reactions. At number 7 spot, we have here a mouth-watering fragrance. Who gave us the scents? Private Accord. Scent of this fragrance is edible, gourmand, fruity a bit at the opening. We have here a little bit of fruity freshness. Main atmosphere is creamy, like milky creaminess. I believe it is because of sandalwood. And we have here cacao powder, which is very raw, not roasted type of cacao powder. This is not one of the most unique fragrances in my collection, but it is one of the absolute winners in terms of attracting ladies. At the dry down, fragrance comes out of that gourmand territory. We have still that creaminess and that raw chocolate or cacao powdery vibe, but woodsy notes shines bigger at the dry down and doesn't let the fragrance to stay that much in the gourmand territory like the opening. Performance is 5 to 6 hours by very soft projection and sillage for maximum 1.5 hours. That's why this fragrance is a very great choice for close encounters and absolutely a winner for date situations. Let's continue by a very great value for your money at number 6 spot from House of Rasasi, none other than daarej. Atmosphere of this fragrance is oriental and spicy by prominent vanilla, cumin, rose and cardamom by a very thick and sweet base. So I can say if you are into sweet, spicy and floral type of fragrances, this one is absolutely for you, but be careful of cumin as a spice and rose as a floral note in this fragrance, which both of these notes are not for everybody, I believe. So if you are not into rose and cumin, absolutely this fragrance is a big pass for you. I can get a very solid performance out of my fragrance. I can hear about reformulations, reformulated new batches, but I have not in my collection, so I'm talking about my batch. It is, if I'm not mistaken, 2016. I have to check the box of the fragrance. I cannot see it here. Lasts on me 10 to 12 hours plus by first 2 to 3 hours. Very loud projection and sillage, but in a very soft way, I can say. At number 5 spot, another delicious mouth-watering fragrance in my collection, 1 Million Lucky by Pakoraban. Such a great memories by this fragrance, man. Such a great memories by this fragrance, man. I remember those great amounts of compliments and sexy memories by this one. It smells gourmand edible by prominent nutty, hazelnutty vibes, honey and plum, and I can get some kind of black teaish vibe at the back. Lasts very long time on me, like 10-12 hours plus easily, by very loud projection. Projection is very loud but soft. Everybody will smell you, but in a very inoffensive way. I can say sillage is even better than projection by this fragrance every time in my collection, and one of my most fun fragrances. Pakoraban's 1 Million Lucky. For next, one of the best jobs from House of Dolce & Gabbana at number 4 spot. Sorry, my voice is gone. One of the best jobs from this house for colder seasons, I believe, the one EDP. When you smell the atomizer, fragrance smells very concentrated and thick, spicy, and you feel that fragrance gonna last on you like 10-12 hours plus, but it's not like that, maximum 5 to 6 hours. Scent of fragrance is woody, spicy, by undertone, booziness and sweetness. I can get some boozy feel in this fragrance. Undertone, which is not mentioned in the note breakdowns, but there is tobacco in the note breakdowns, which I cannot get it that much. It is mostly in the vanilla, cardamom and boozy type of territory. In terms of attracting ladies, this is one of those crazy, dangerous weapons. I mean it, really, ladies love this fragrance so much. Easily drives them crazy for whatever reason, because it is at all not my cup of tea, to be honest. It's near to like something, never was a love for me, but drives ladies easily crazy. Lasts on me 4 to 5 hours, barely 6 hours. I suggest you apply it on the clothing, will last longer, and you can get 1 hour, maximum hour and a half. Soft projection and sillage by this one. At number 3 spot from House of Yves Saint Laurent. Why EDP? It is a sweet, gingery, citrusy, a bit rooty and earthy type of fragrance. I prefer it better for spring and summer. I can say it is too happy for fall, but still gets the job done. I prefer it for indoor outdoor situations at the spring and summer, but in the fall it is better for indoor situations. Not that much powerful for outdoors, but still gets the job done, and very crazy amounts of compliments still at the fall I can get by this fragrance. It smells very pleasant, attention grabbing and head turner. Lasts on me like 6 to 7 hours on the skin at the summer and the spring. At the fall, winter, it is like 5 hours maximum by first hour projection at the colder seasons. At number 2 spot, I have here an oldie and goodie from House of Jean-Paul Gaultier, King Lemal. If you haven't smelled this fragrance, atmosphere is very herbal. I mean, you cannot catch that much of fruitiness, freshness of fruits or than this fragrance. This is mostly in the minty, lavendery side. I can get some kind of soily or muddiness than this fragrance, which I believe it comes from amber and sweetness of cinnamon and vanilla at the background. This is a spicy herbal type of fragrance by a very unique, modern and masculine type of scent profile. I can say modern classic still to this fragrance. Because of extremely memorable and unique scent profile, I believe this is one of those crazy signature scent worthy fragrances. By new formulations, maximum lasts on me 5 to 6 hours. By first hour, hour and a half, projection and sillage still gets the job done. Still ladies love this fragrance so much. At number 1 spot, at the top of the list, my most complimented fragrance in fall 2020 is a very strong fragrance from House of Parfums de Mali, Pegasus. Like lemon, this fragrance is also mostly in the herbal, woody and other notes side. You cannot catch that much of fruitiness in this fragrance as well. Right now I can catch lavender, cumin. Cumin gives a bit soiliness, bitterness to this fragrance, but cannot show itself because there is a lot of vanilla in this fragrance. This undershadow of vanilla. Vanilla is much more prominent. Fragrance is very sweet, but you can catch a little bit of bitterness of cumin in this fragrance. If I hadn't read Fragrantica, I couldn't guess that is almond in this fragrance, but there is some creamy nutty notes in this fragrance. But after reading Fragrantica, I guess it is almond, but to my nose by first sniff it was not that much natural to your face almond. In terms of compliments, I can give to this fragrance 9.5 out of 10, and in terms of performance, it is one of those 10 out of 10 fragrances. Lasts on me like forever by first 2 to 3 hours. Very loud projection and sillage. Don't forget, subscribe the channel. That was today's video. If you have any opinion, suggestion, question, let me know in the comments below. I will answer you. See you in another video.